Yo, so how's it going guys? Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. So as I'm sure you guys might be aware, last week I put together a video showing you guys the top 3 best ways to make money in GTA 5 online, and going off the feedback, a ton of you guys really seemed to enjoy that video, as there was at least one method all of you guys could grind out and make a ton of money in no time. However, truth be told, some of the methods in that video have been changed or they've been updated, so I thought that it only made sense I went ahead and put together somewhat of an updated version to that video, seeing as so many of you guys really did enjoy it. So as always, if you guys do support the channel and you would like to see me cover more epic money guides in the future, all I ask is you do return the favor by dropping a like down below, and if you guys are new around here, feel free to subscribe as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so kicking things off straight away with the first method, and that's by beating this week's brand new time trial. If you guys are able to follow the time trial how I do on screen and take a very specific shortcut at around 33 seconds into the time trial, as you guys will see on screen in just a second, you guys could easily beat this time trial way under the par time and earn yourself a very nice $102,000 in less than 2 minutes. So as you guys can see in just a second, I come directly onto the motorway, but instead of taking a left or a right, you want to cut straight through this bush and then land straight onto this road and continue driving. Now the only thing you guys want to take note of from here is right at the end towards the military base, you're going to take a sharp right up a hill towards the finish line, as you guys will see for yourselves in just a second. So as long as you guys follow these 2 tips that I've given you in this time trial, I guarantee all of you guys are going to go ahead and beat this week's time trial in your first few runs. As always, I would suggest going ahead and using a motorbike for this one. There's tons of super fast motorbikes, including the Shatoro, the Hakuchu Drag, even the Batty 801 fully upgraded will do. So simply go ahead, choose any of these motorbikes, fully upgrade it as much as you can, and go ahead and collect your easy money. It is also worth mentioning very quickly, you guys cannot do time trials if you're in a public session by yourself. There must be another player in your session, as I did see a few comments there the other week asking why the time trial wasn't showing up for you. That's because you guys are trying to launch it in a solo lobby. Just make sure you got some other players in your lobby and the time trial will always show up. However, moving into the second method in this video, and this is by selling the top range NPC cars. Now a little while back I did show you guys how you could spawn in the rare Dubster 2s, which do come in gold and chrome, so I will leave a link to that video down low in the description. However, in this video I'm going to show you guys how you could spawn in an unlimited amount of modified Sentinel XSs. Whilst it might not sell as much as the Dubster 2, the Dubster 2 method can be quite tedious, whereas the Sentinel XS method will work 100% of the time, every single time. First thing you guys want to do is be in a free roam session. This could be a public session, invite only session, or a crew session. It doesn't make a difference. Now once you guys are in a free roam session, you want to wait until the in-game time turns till 9 PM or 2100 hours. Now if you guys aren't aware how to check the time in your game, you can press start and it's usually in the top right, or you can just pull up your in-game phone and it will have it right at the top of your phone. However, once it reaches 9 PM in the game, you want to make your way to this point and you basically want to run this route that you can see me tracing. So if you guys start on this corner that you can see me starting on now, you want to drive towards the Eclipse Towers, pass one street, take an immediate left, and take another left, past that street that we just passed again, and take another left, getting back to the corner where we originally started. So it's somewhat of like a mini rectangle. So as you guys can see on screen right now, I'm running the rectangle that I just showed you guys, passing the Epsilon Tower, which is a pretty well-known spot, so look out for that. You just want to drive up this road and then take another left, going towards the Tequila Lala bar. I can't even say that name to save my life, but this bar that you can see right underneath the billboard, you guys I'm pretty sure would know this bar. You want to take a look in the lane driving away from the Eclipse Towers, and then you guys should notice that I will spawn in a modded Sentinel XS. From here you just want to park in front of it, jump out, jump in the Sentinel, and literally take it over to any of your owned garages within the game. Now this is another great thing about this method. If you guys own an apartment at the Eclipse Towers, Del Piero, any of the Still apartments, it is literally less than a mile drive from the spawn location, so it's very quick. You can just simply go back and keep on getting them, try and stock up as much as you can. However, if the route I just showed you guys isn't spawning them in, then try and drive in the opposite direction of that route I just showed you guys. And as you guys can see now, I'm using a naked June buggy, so the car really doesn't make a difference. And as you guys can see, a Sentinel XS spawns in yet again. All I have to do is throw the person out and simply go ahead and park it in my garage. Now this time someone came over to attack me because I was a CEO, and I'm glad they they did so I can show you guys what to do. Now say if you guys are a CEO or a VIP, and as you guys can see, some random persons came behind me, started shooting at my car. I started to panic because I'm right next to my thing. So what you want to do is quickly pull up your interaction menu, retire your CEO, and quickly enable passive mode. Now because guys will blow up your car and they can kill you, and they'll probably rob it and just go ahead and sell it for themselves. So as you guys can see, this guy tried it with me and he was very nearly successful at doing so. I'm not gonna lie, this is a big thing because you guys do have to remember the Eclipse Tower is the most owned property within GTA 5. There is always people hanging around this area. So if I was you guys, I would take no risks. Just go on passive mode for a little while until you're stocked up enough that you're happy with. However, as you guys can see on screen right now, I'm using the new Bestia GTS, which is based off the new Ferrari, and as you guys can see, bang, it still spawned in the new Sentinel XS. And like I said, if you guys do want to help out some of your friends or some of your crew members, you can get them in the car as well and get them a version of the car. It's not going to stop them from spawning it in. One little tip I will give you, if you are playing with friends, try and tell them not to hang around in that Tequila La Bar area. You don't want to have a certain car just parked up on that road because that will prevent it from spawning in. That's the whole reason we run that little route, is so it gives it time to spawn in. As you guys probably know, GTA use somewhat of like a class duplication system where if you're driving a muscle car around, you may notice a load more muscle cars are driving around. That's just the way GTA 5 has been for as long as I can remember, way back on last gen PS2 days. What was it, GTA 3? I can't even remember. However, as I mentioned earlier, you can spawn in a yellow version of this car as well, so I thought I'd show you guys gameplay of this very quickly. And as you guys can see, in my personal opinion, I don't know if you guys agree, but I think this car looks pretty sick. They both come with a very rare and unique looking color that you can't apply from LS Customs. They have a pearlescent over it as well as tinted windows, and a bunch of the features on the car are actually modified already. So you may have noticed like the rims, the exhaust, the bodywork, they are kitted out. So once you guys have got a few of these cars and you've sold them, like I said, you can always keep 2 for yourselves just to show off to your friends. They are pretty nice looking cars, just like the modified Sand King XLs that I showed you guys a few months ago. They also came in blue and yellow. Now if you guys aren't familiar, I believe this is somewhat of like a mini Easter egg, as Rockstar Games 2 logos, Rockstar Games and Rockstar Games North, are always blue and yellow. They're somewhat of like their little trademark colors. But I was just going to show you guys also, in case your garages do fill up, you can take this car over to any of your own garages and you're able to store it as many times as you like. And just in case you guys don't know, this is one of the highest selling cars in the game. Rockstar Games haven't lowered the sale price. It still does sell for 17.5k. So like I said, if you own at least one 10 car garage, it should take you about 10 to 15 minutes to fill that up, and that garage will now be worth $175,000, which is extremely good for such an easy and straightforward method. Now I do want to show this to you just quickly of me selling the car in LS Customs. As you guys can see, $17,500. Now the yellow version, it does spawn in a lot less, and you will get like 1,000 less for the yellow version. So if you do have the option to go for either the purple or the yellow, like I said, if you're going to do it for friend, always go for the purple version. However, coming in for the third and final best money making method, and that is by grinding out the double money and double RP that Rockstar Games are currently offering on the missile based adversary modes. If you guys are able to play these modes in the right way, you'll be able to earn a ton of money in no time. So I'll quickly go ahead and break down the best way to grind out these double money and double RP methods. In this video, I will cover the method to earn you guys the most amount of money in the shortest period of time, but I will also be covering how to earn the biggest payout per game, as well as how to earn all the bonuses, which can make a massive difference to your final payout, plus taking into account all the factors like how easy it is to actually grind. However, once you guys are in this setup menu, you want to make sure you put it on 4 rounds. This will make much more sense later in the video. However, you want to make sure you've got it on 4 rounds, and then simply go ahead and invite one other friend into the game and launch it up. Now once you guys start the game up, it's going to give you the option to be either the hunted or the slasher. I've seen a lot of people getting confused in my comment section thinking this was the reason why they haven't been able to earn such good money. Don't worry, you can be on any team. That isn't going to make a difference to your payout. Simply go ahead and ready up. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to show you guys how you can earn the biggest payout per game, and I'm going to break down how you guys can make it so you earn the most amount of money depending on how long you guys spend on the game. So first things first, I know a lot of people have been asking me, they've been trying to do the overtime shootout method with the slasher, and that isn't going to work. It might work if both of you want to go AFK and earn exactly the same amount of money, but if you're both looking to earn the most amount of money in the shortest period of time, this really isn't the method to go. And just to prove to you guys, as as you guys can see right here, once the timer runs out, it is going to go into overtime, just like the overtime shootout. However, once this overtime ends, bang, as you guys can see right here, you'll receive another 3 minutes in extra time, and if no one goes on to kill anyone, the person who was the hunted first will receive the round win. However, you're both going to receive exactly the same amount, which is only $8,000. Now, of course, $8,000 for only 6 minutes of work is good, but it's not those epic figures that I'm usually looking for when grinding money. So as you guys can see, we both receive $8,000. However, my friend ends up receiving the win for the round and I receive nothing. Of course, if both of you were like watching a movie in the background, or one of you was going to go out and you just tied an elastic band around your control and left it there, by all means, that would be an okay method to grind. However, what you guys actually want to do is just wait until the 5-minute mark passes in the game. So as you guys can see on screen, we're moving into round 2 now, and all we want to do is basically make sure that 5 minutes passes in the game, and then my friend can kill me, which will be earning him $16,000, and I'll be receiving 8k for literally doing nothing. Now, my friend is actually going to be earning more than 16k. However, it's not going to show up just yet because he's going to be earning the rest in bonuses, which I'm going to explain later on in the video. So fast forward in this gameplay, as you guys can see, you get 3 minutes to start off the main round. As soon as that 3 minutes passes, you want to give it another 2 minutes into the extra time, and then your friend can go ahead and kill you, and then bang, as you guys can see, we actually spent less time in this round than round 1 and still managed to double his money. Now, by my friend winning round 1 and then winning round 2 straight after round 1, he's going to be earning something called a winner's round bonus, and this will actually make a massive difference to the final payout that you guys do receive at the end of the game. I did see a few people in last week's money making method saying, I like to win one round and let my friend win one round, and I like to win one round, and you was wondering why you wasn't receiving as much as me. That's because you guys were not earning the winner's round bonus. If you don't follow exactly what I tell you in the video, then you're not going to be earning exactly what I earn in the video. But then again, saying that, it was only like 5 people that did say that in the comment section when thousands of people was grinding it properly. So here you can see a graph that I put together showing you guys exactly how much you guys are going to be earning by winning the rounds back to back. So as you guys can see, I actually made this graph when it wasn't double money and double RP, just so people don't get confused in case you guys come back to this video once the promotion is ended. But it's very clear to see, once you guys win 2 rounds, that means one after the other, you'll be receiving a bonus on top of your winnings of 12,940. By winning 3 rounds back to back, that's going to increase up to just under 20,000. Then if you guys go ahead and win 4 rounds back to back, it's going to give you guys a total bonus of 26k. Now that is without the double money and double RP promotion. So to earn the biggest payout from a single game of this / adversary mode would be for me to go AFK. As you guys can see on screen right now, I just tied an elastic band around my control pad so I don't get kicked for inactivity, and because my friend has already won the previous 2 rounds, I can go ahead and let him win the 3rd round. That way he's going to be earning 3 round bonuses, and then I can go ahead and win the 4 remaining rounds. If you guys remember, we put it on the first to win 4 rounds, not the best out of 4 rounds, which means we can play a total of 7 rounds per game. So I'll be able to go AFK for the first 3 rounds and still receive the losers winnings, and then I can go ahead and win the next 4 rounds back to back and win all of the winners round bonuses. It should take my total to easily around 140k per game. As you guys can see on screen right here, I go ahead and win the final round and bang, 140k per game, as well as an insane 12,000 RP. You guys really have no reason to complain of figures like that. Now, like I said, that would be a good method if one of you are kind of going AFK and you're eating your dinner or you want to watch some of my YouTube videos. However, like I said right at the start of the video, you guys can earn up to 92k every 20 minutes. Now, what you guys actually want to do is just let one of you go ahead and win the first 4 rounds straight away back to back. So as you guys can see right here, as soon as 5 minutes passes in a round, I go ahead and kill my friend, and then I go ahead and repeat this for 3 more rounds. And what you guys might be thinking is, I'm getting less money for this game than I got for the previous game. That's because I'm not getting the losers winnings. However, it's saving me much more time time in the long run. Because if you guys think about it, because we're only spending 5 minutes per round, 5 times 4 is only 20 minutes, and we'll be earning, like I said, 92k. Because we're earning 16k per round, that will take our total normal earnings to around 64k. But because we're earning that 28k for doing nothing, like I said, we're going to be earning $92,000 per game. And because we literally don't need our friend to do anything, he can go 100% AFK and let us just do all the work for this game, then he can repeat the process for the next game, and you can literally just keep taking it in turns. So fast forwarding this gameplay on a bit, as you guys can see right here, we're in the 4th and final round. I go ahead and win it, and bang, only took me 20 minutes to complete this map, and I receive an insane $92,000 as well as over 8,000 RP for only 20 minutes of work, boys. And I even rank up whilst I was playing this. How rare that happens once you get into the level 600s. So an extremely epic money making method that will earn you guys just under 100k for only 20 minutes of work. So you really have no reason to complain. I know for a fact this method is going to help out a ton of you guys, so definitely be sure to get on your grind. And if you guys are grinding this out, as always, do be sure to tweet me your payouts, and I will be sure to feature you guys in a future video. And don't forget to leave a comment underneath this video with your PSN or your gamer tag to find some players to grind this method out with. And nonetheless, that's going to do it from me, guys. If you guys have enjoyed this video, or it is going to help you out in some way, shape or form, which I'm pretty sure it is, all I ask is you drop a like down below, and feel free to subscribe as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace!